Okay. All righty. Okay, Justine, welcome. Carla, welcome. And then, okay. So, all right. So let's just do a quick review. And then, so I think my game plan here is a very quick review of what's inside of this thing, inside this tool. And then we'll do a quick demo, and then we'll get into your specific projects. Melissa, does that sound like a plan?
It does, and then this is the qualitative.
Uh, okay, this says quantitative, but I really do mean qualitative.
Okay.
Fortunately, the features and the benefits are qualitative in nature. And there we are. Okay. Okay. So basically, the Intellectus Qualitative, and you can see my screen?
Yes.
Great. So Intellectus Qualitative really is, I'll focus on 5 different kinds of features. One is you can upload, many different languages, and you can upload audio or video, and it will transcribe it. You can code an excerpt using AI manually or some hybrid version of that. You can thematize using AI, hybrid or manual. That is to say, it will discern how many themes are appropriate. Okay. And then create a theme name and description for that. It also has a theme research question alignment functionality, which figures out which themes are best suited to examine which of the research questions or speaks to that. And then there's also a reliability tool. That's pretty easy to use. So having said that, so let's just do the quick overview. Okay, so here I'm just going to, open up a sample project. Let's just take psychology. There we are. I'll just take the transcripts only. So you can upload, okay, so you can create a project and upload your data. We should really have this by create date here. Here we are. So once you have data uploaded, I have 4 interviews here. We can just go to the AI tools, and we can do inductive coding that will excerpt important passages and then create a code name and description there. If you have a priori codes, you can use AI to find excerpts to support that. And then you can also add codes manually if you would like here. Okay. So let's just do the AI version. And again, here we have no codes. So it's going to go find those important passages, excerpt those passages, and then generate a, collapse similar excerpts, and then generate a code name and code description. It's just, it does take a minute. So it's found 4 codes and 60 excerpts. Okay. And then you can just apply those to the project. And here you can kind of see some of the, here's some of the codes. So let's go into details. Okay. You can see it's created a code name, Managing Depression's Ongoing Journey, a description, and then here are some of the excerpts that support that code. I can manually add a code here. So example code. And in an example code, I can then, highlight a particular passage and then just hit the plus sign and add that to that code. Or I can identify a passage go to code and get AI assist. And what it's going to do is support you in getting a name and description for that code, okay, for that excerpt. So a couple of ways of AI, manual, and hybrid coding. Ditto with thematizing, I can select under AI tools, automatic thematizing. And here it's found two themes. You can apply that to the project. You can see one theme is sitting here. Just go into it. You see the AI generated theme name and description and the one excerpt with it. And here you can see another theme with description, the codes associated with it, and those excerpts. The other thing I would highlight is under the research question rationale, you can see the research questions here. I can select themes, theme or themes. And what this will do is it's now going to tie together that research question with that theme, and it's going to provide a rationale for that connection. Okay. And then you can download all of this. So I think with that being said, I think I'll jump now to the, if anyone has shared their projects, raise your hand. Melissa, are we using chat, Q&A? Where are we at here?
We're using, sorry, hang on. We're using chat or Q&A, and then we have one person that's raised their hand, so let me unmute.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. Is it
Aisha.
Aisha? Aisha,
Yes.
have you shared a project with me?
I have not because we just saw this email invitation for this workshop, and then I've been working on downloading our transcripts on your website. That's why I was not able to, and I added about 10 transcripts on the website, your website. I don't know if you can guide me how to share this project with you. It's on the website, actually. We have the
No
your
problem.
software.
No problem. So you simply, when you're in the tool, you simply go to the three dots.
3 dots in the tool.
Can
Okay,
you see
code
that?
book. Yeah.
And then just go to share. And then
3 dots in where? Where? Can you please say me?
can you see
Tell.
my screen? Can you
Oh,
see
hold
my
on, hold
cursor?
on, hold on. I'm just looking at my. Okay.
Be
Yes.
sure you're in the project section.
Project section. I'll go to project section. Okay.
Yeah, you have to be under projects.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to the three dots.
Yes.
And then under the three dots, you can click share. And
Okay.
then just put in my email address
James. Okay. Okay. I'll do it right now. I'll just do it.
at
It's gonna
Intellectus
take, yeah.
Qualitative.
It's gonna take me a bit 2 minutes to do
And it
it.
does take a second for it to migrate over as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so maybe when we put you on hold for a second and see if
Sure.
there's someone else there while we're waiting for this
Absolutely.
thing to.
Mhm.
Okay, so Melissa, do we have anyone else there at the moment?
I don't have anyone else that's raised their hand for sharing, but if you have, please raise your hand. And if you have questions about your specific project, you can also raise your hand or put them in the Q&A. Or if you have questions about the tool in general, we're happy to answer those
Yep.
as well.
All the above. We got a lot of folks on, so there should be some questions. Okay, so Justine's working with, I'm sorry, how did I put you on mute, but, okay. So we have a twofer here, I think. So Ais, I'll unmute. Okay, and then let me just go to, refresh this.
Yeah. Can you please remind me your email again?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. Okay, I'll do it. And then Justine and I work together for this project.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, you're both faculty?
Yes, at Dominican University, New York, physical therapy program. And we
It's a
collected
physical
data.
therapy program.
Yes.
Okay. And if you would put in your research questions too, that would be interesting.
Research question is where? On the chat or on the
Wherever
system?
you want,
Okay.
communicate it in some fashion.
Justin, can you please put it? I'm working on adding the data, sharing it.
And Justine, you can hop on too. Yeah. Thank you, Janice, to want to share the program. Well, but you got to see the meat of this thing though first. So okay.
And Janice, Ashley can assist with if you want to share it with your students or access it as faculty, and she'll reach out to you about that.
So, and just to put another layer on that, so we can help with trials, we can help with demos, we can help with courseware. So Ashley can handle all of those things with you.
I
Okay.
invited. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I invited you and it says it's pending.
Perfect. So let's just go to date. Pending. What's the name of the? Why don't I have it here? Would you name the project?
Name.
The
Go ahead.
effects of students' learning and study strategies, metacognition. That's the first part.
This. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Open. Let's see what we got going on here. It's currently locked by another user.
You have to close it.
I have to. I
Yeah,
have to close it.
Okay,
No, no, no. They have to close it because they
Okay.
can't be logged in at the same time as you.
Okay, I'll close it now then.
Yeah.
But I'm missing data from two participants. I was not able to do it. Is it okay to just practice with the current data?
Of course, we can
Okay.
practice,
Okay.
but for everyone else on this call, you're going to want to load up all your projects together because
Mhm.
you're going to want to be looking for excerpting, coding, and thematizing on your entire data set. So, but for demonstration purposes, I think we're fine here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think you can see it now.
Okay, so let's go. You're easy to find because you have the longest name in the house here. All right. Melissa.
Okay.
I
I'm just
think-
gonna log out. Do you want me to log out? Okay.
And then maybe refresh, Jim.
Okay. I just logged out
All
from
right.
the website.
All right. See how this goes. Nope.
Interesting.
Locked out by another user.
Do you have all your tabs closed?
Uh,
Sometimes if there's more than one tab open.
No, it's all of them are closed actually. I don't have anything on my computer.
I closed mine as well, so I don't think it should be
Why don't
me.
you try transferring it to me?
Yeah, 3 dots and then transfer. Do you want us to do it like that?
Well, wait, it does say update. Let's see. So, okay, so you actually have this here. So it does seem like it's sitting here, but if I get that message again, I'm going to be like, okay, so here we
Okay,
go.
you see it. Perfect.
Yay. Okay.
Yes, you see it.
So, transcript sitting here. So the first thing, I mean, I'll just go down an AI path here. So we'll just want to do inductive coding. Okay. So, you know, beautifully enough, it does identify appropriate passages based on our kind of curated prompts. And then both of you have gone through these things, so you'll know. This makes sense.
Yeah, we have a question actually.
please.
We have the recordings, video recordings as MP4 format, and also we have these transcripts from the teams because we recorded these meetings at Teams meeting. Then it gave us these transcripts, and also we have video recordings. I tried to download the videos. It didn't work. Do you think
You mean
that we have?
upload? You mean
Yeah,
upload it to the tool?
yeah, yes, tool.
Okay, so you
It
try to
didn't
upload
allow
that
me to
down.
do it. Yeah, and is it better to put use these transcripts from Teams? Is it valid? Can you say that these are valid transcripts? It's there from Teams, or do we need? I thought that your software is better than Teams because you're working on the qualitative analysis. So, do you think that it's better to upload the video
Okay, wait.
recordings?
Time out. So you're saying you have an audio, is your question, I have audio files and I have transcripts, what should I
Yes.
upload?
Yes.
If it's already in transcripts, use that.
Okay, use that. Don't.
You're already
Okay.
there. Why pay
Okay.
to transcribe it when it's already transcribed?
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then Melissa, I think for everyone's edification, I would put in the audio and video files that are supported by our tool into the chat so everyone can kind of see what that is. Okay. So using inductive coding, it's found 17 codes and a whole lot of excerpts. Okay. Here I just apply that to the
Wow.
project. And so here you'll see, here's an example of one code, which is academic fatigue and resilience. Here's a description of that, and here are the excerpts associated with that. So that's one start, okay? You got lots of codes, lots of excerpts. The next, and of course, as I illustrated or just earlier, which was you can add your own code names and descriptions as well. You don't have to use purely AI. The next is under the thematizing process. And the thematizing process is doing two things. One, it's figuring out how many themes are there, and I can up and down that up to 20, but 8 seems like a sweet spot. I had 22 in my own personal dissertation, but it was too many, and it was broken up into stages, blah, blah, blah. The point is, I would use a number of themes that people can wrap their brains around. If you have 100 themes, who's going to remember this? Nobody. So, anyway, just consider that, okay? So AI has identified 8 themes. I'm going to then apply that. And here, what you can see is under the theme, you can see the theme name, theme description, the codes associated with it, and the excerpts associated with it. So what have we done? We've uploaded the data quickly. We have coded and thematized these things. The next thing I like to do is really go to the Insights document, and I like to go to the bar chart. And under the bar chart, what this shows is the themes are over here. The participants are color-coded here. And here is the representation of the number of excerpts by participant by theme. So for strategic evolution of study approaches, participant number 11 contributed, looks like about 11 excerpts. The next person, participant 1, contributed 7 excerpts, and so forth. I like this view because what this tells me is that first theme is awesome. It's awesome because I have lots of participation across participants, and I have several excerpts for each participant. That's a great theme. In fact, all of your themes are pretty darn good. Sometimes you wind up with the latter theme with like 1 participant, 2 excerpts. That's not really that's not really a good model of something that's representative. But even in your your last theme, you do have, it looks like probably 13 or 14 excerpts, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 participants contributed to that. So they all look pretty darn good to me. So I just like to highlight that, okay? All right. Because if that was one participant, one excerpt, I might delete that, okay? All right. So that's just a nice quick view of it. The other thing I want to do is look at the research questions. We don't have any yet, but I did know that you put some in there. So here, I would just go back to the projects and go back to, your long name's kind of working for me because I can go right to it. So surprisingly, it's happening. Okay, so, well, so you have purpose statements, that's fine. But let's go add the research questions. So I think if I have this here, so our learning and study strategy is correlated. So just throw these in there. That's 1. Control C, that's 2. Control C, that's 3. And 4. Control C. Okay. So when I put them in there, and when I come back here, the reason I like to do that is I want to show you another drill down. So let's just start working our way up here maybe. Under the code descriptions, I can identify a code. I can select, you don't have that many participants here, but select some representative excerpts. And at the code level, you can see the code name, code description is called a theme, but code description and supporting excerpts. At the theme level, you can grab a theme, select some representative excerpts. And here you can see the theme description, theme name, theme description, the codes involved, and supporting excerpts. You can also grab for each research question, you can use AI to suggest which themes go with that question. I frankly like to select all of them. And I'll tell you why in a second. So here is the, let me just get rid of these. Keep my brain straight here. So I have just the rationale. So here is my research question. Here is the first theme. But what I'd like to do for you, and then this is the rationale of why that theme goes with that research question. I like to include all of the themes because I can easily download this and say, I don't really like that, and just delete it. But you get to have all of those for your consideration very quickly. So that's why I like to list all of the themes. So, okay. And then, okay, so is that helpful, ladies?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. This should save you 30 to 40% of your, if you did it a traditional way. So hopefully this moves you along. So what you can do is you can go back to transcripts. You can upload your additional transcripts, step 1. I would delete all of this, start fresh. Delete all of these things, add the transcripts right here or right here. Delete these, go into inductive, start there. Go into automatic thematizing, go there. Peek to make sure that and just work, I would just peek here at the bar chart. And then I would probably just go to the research question rationale. For each research question, tie all the themes, that's 1. And then I would do a deep dive of the themes with these excerpts. Now, these excerpts, you got a lot of them, okay? I think it was 250 or so. You can go under here and you can drill in, you can filter by, let's just say by themes, okay? So let's just deselect all. So I would probably start looking at these excerpts. These are all for that theme, theme one, and then get rid of the ones that aren't representative. So maybe the thing to do here is download a table. Okay, and you can see, okay, and you can see, maybe wrap this. Okay, and just see which ones are representative. Okay, so you know, yeah, I mean, and you can correct me, but what I do is for each one of these themes, okay, for each one of these themes, I like to have 3 to 5 excerpts. I don't need 55 excerpts. I want some representative excerpts.
3 to
So
5.
that's one way to kind of drill into it. The other thing to do is when you do the themes, just check all the excerpts, and then as you read through them, just keep the 3 to 5, you know, great ones, okay, and don't and delete the other ones. I would say when you do that, so here is the theme and description. Okay, when you do that, I would only say that I would opt for different participants that are contributing to that theme. I wouldn't want everything from participant 10 or participant 2. So I would just be mindful of that. Okay, that when you select those 3 to 5 excerpts, have them be good and from different people. Okay.
Yeah.
Other questions, ladies?
This is beautiful. Beautiful. You know, all the hard work with the interviews, and then you see the whole summary. This is so great. So I have 2 questions actually for you. The first one is that since we are using your software, Intellectus, is it 365 software for our 360 qualitative analysis software for our research paper. I don't know how to put this on the paper, on the manuscript, like a cite your website. Second is that can we, since we are citing your software, are we allowed to copy paste excerpts or analysis directly from this website and put on the paper, or do we need to change them, revise them prior, because these are original statements from your website? I'm just asking copyright, how is it going to work?
Right. So there's really 3 things laid into your question. Okay. One is how do you reference it? This is the reference. And
Perfect.
Melissa or Ashley will put that into the chat.
Perfect.
Second, there is how do you address this in the methodology? And Ashley, I believe you have some passage that you can both email to the ladies, but also maybe throw that into the chat about what that blurb is around, you know, we use software that uses AI to help with initial coding and thematizing. So there's a reference here to put in your reference section. There's a blurb that should be put into the methodology section about what is the procedure to do this initial coding and thematizing. And then the third question that you kind of asked was, well, how can I use this? Well, obviously the excerpts are right from your participants, okay? This is written in AI, so if you're going for publication, they're probably not doing an AI check, but it's not going to hurt to, you know, tweak particularly for students, okay, to tweak the names and tweak the descriptions.
Okay.
That's okay. So you should vet those. Okay. Now, if I was a faculty overseeing a student, I would say, great, you're being transparent. You're showing us the AI output. Show me how you change that. Show me how you justify that. Okay. So there's a different task at hand when it comes to faculty overseeing students. And for students, be prepared to show the original, to show the edits, to justify your changes, show that critical thinking. For faculty going out for grants, going out for research, I would say still put your voice on top of that. So those are the 3 things. Edit the AI output. The excerpts are obviously, again, perfect. use the references for the,
Mhm.
you use that as the reference for your, in your reference section. And then hopefully Ashley is putting in, or someone is putting in a link to, how to, address this in the methodology.
Mhm. That's perfect. I
Ashley, are
have
you cool with that? Do we have that? Ashley? You're still on.
Yes, I am here. Yes, I will include that. Sorry,
I'm
trying to.
sorry?
Yes, I will include that in the I will email it
Fine, no
out. Melissa,
problem.
yeah.
No problem. So when we send you the video, we'll
Mhm.
include, that's probably a good thing to include in all of these things. Hey, gosh, you showed us a cool tool. How do we address it on a methodology? So I
Mhm.
think that's a reasonable thing to standard practice, you know.
Mhm.
Okay.
My
All right. Terrific.
yeah, I have one last question. I'm sorry. It seems that it's this whole workshop is for our project, but I want to clarify a couple of things with you because it's really important project for us. It's going to be a really good publication and it's going to help for our school and students. So I'm sorry that I keep asking the questions.
Ask away, ma'am.
And the last one is that in the past, I attended the quantitative data analysis workshop provided by you again. I really loved it. We practiced with you, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. I really liked that one. But our school was able to only purchase the qualitative data analysis software. But we have quantitative data for this research. Are we going to be able to use your quantitative one software for this specific for this project without license for, I don't know, like for data analysis? Are you going to allow us? I'm sorry to ask this question.
I'm not sure, I don't understand your question. Are you saying, I mean, if it's during the webinar, typically we give licenses for a day or two. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's like really cheap, like 59 bucks for a month or something.
Oh, is it? Oh, I did
Yeah,
not know that. If it's 59, then we can purchase it then. We can purchase. I
you're
did
gonna
not
have
know.
to skip 4 Starbucks and then
Okay.
you can
Yeah,
go.
sure. I thought it's gonna be the expensive, but if it's for
No, if you're
$59 for a
tied to an
month,
institution, are you tied to institutions? Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's
Ashley will get you all the pricing.
perfect.
Get you monthly pricing. She can get you individual pricing
Perfect.
for the year. She can get you department pricing, the whole shebang.
Perfect. Great. Thank you so much.
Since we're talking, no, my pleasure. So since we're talking, there's also, I should say, because we were talking about qualitative, brought up quantitative. Should also mention we have a lit review tool. This was going to save you 150 hours of your God-given life, okay? This is going to take, and chat GPTs are not going to take 200 articles and simultaneously evaluate them. Our tool will. That's a very distinction, okay? So what our tool is, you can load up these articles, then you can, what the tool is going to do is to figure out which articles go together. Then it's going to write a synthesis of those groupings and an individual description of each article, and finally a gap in the literature, bridging your lit review to your research questions and identify that gap and discuss that. So some of these things are, 60 pages long, 70 pages, but it's going to give you the appropriate scaffolding and save you a lot of time of using Intellectus Lit Review. So let's put that out there as well. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining. And again, please get with Ashley, and Ashley, please get with these ladies. And then, they'll be in contact and help you however we can.
Thank you so much.
Yep, our
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Our pleasure. Other folks, do we have other projects,
If you've shared your project, please raise your hand, or if you have questions, you can raise your hand or enter them in the Q&A.
I should also say, let me just leave this project, leave project. So I should also say that Samantha is on the line as well. If you would like assistance We have paid consulting options. I'll make that shameless plug. Paid consulting to navigate you through the process. If you have data, you can get with Samantha. And other things, Melissa, what do we have going?
I think that covers most of it. We'll send the recording to everyone here, and then if you have additional questions after, feel free to email us, join another session. We'll send links to all of our monthly sessions in that email as well.
And please share those additional sessions with others, okay? So not everybody knows about this. Somehow everyone heard about it, great. But do share with others that you think might be interested for quant analysis, for qual analysis, for lit reviews, and the forthcoming, maybe 2 months or so, there will be a discussion chapter draft for the qualitative, which is linking lit review and your particular results. So stay tuned for that as well. All righty. I think with that being said, I think we'll call it an early day and wish you all thanks so much for your attention, and look forward to seeing you all at the next session. Have a good weekend all. Stay safe.